To Scotch and Smoke Rings episode 551. I am your friendly neighborhood Oxhorn here as always with suspenders set to maximum stun. I got a great show for you today. It's been a crazy week. Holy cow. What the heck is going on with 2020, man? I'm just what is going on with 2020? It's been a crazy week. I'm happy to get into the news and to talk about a little bit about what's going on. Let me get the chat up first. Here we are in the middle of March. March is almost over. I'm sorry, March is almost halfway through, and things are happening at a rapid pace. So they canceled E3. I talked a little bit about that on Twitter, and there's a lot we're gonna be missing with E3 canceled, but hopefully we'll be able to tackle it in a live stream sort of situation. I mean, as many of these gaming publishers will be going to digital presentations to get the word out about their new games, maybe that gives us an opportunity to cover it, I don't know, live on a program like mine. Good to see everybody in the chat today. We've got the mods are in the chat today. Weird Beard, good to see you, my friend. And then the regulars and the members, Don Coington, 200, Angel, Barry LeCount, Dominic Mace, Nicole Young, Jesse Spain, Kathy Robbins, Sarah R., Mods, Zar2, and Chininator, Rachel, Nicole, I already said your name, Jay-Z, Lori, Stop Hoarding Toilet Paper, says no name, Howdy Ox, how are you doing? Love watching you, says Adrian Parker. Hindsight 2020, wash your hands, says Sarah R. Oh my God, this is just... So before I start talking about this, I gotta set something on fire. Where's my doggone lighter? Bobber says they're going to pull a Disney and do E3 Plus watch games with a VIP pass for $100 an hour. Really? This is the first I've heard of that. I don't know if that's true. I can't confirm it. Grievous Reborn says today has really sucked. I installed NVIDIA GeForce Now and it broke my PC sound and Xbox Live is having issues. No video games. I'm sorry to hear about that. I'm getting ready for Doom Eternal, so I'm going to have to install a number of different plugins and upgrades to my computer to get it to work right. So I'm not looking forward to getting it into all of that. Though I am looking forward to playing Doom Eternal. Matt Doombrick says, your thoughts on Fallout 4 green mods? Well, I understand somebody's desire to make Fallout 4 and Fallout 3 and other Fallout games less overwhelmingly, oppressively gray and barren and destroyed. I get it. People play these kind of games for a variety of reasons. I play the game to kind of go into that world and to experience that universe a little bit. Some people don't play the games for those reasons. So I would never install a green mod for Fallout 4, but no shame in those who wish to install such a mod in their game. Melochet Duffy says, I would offer hugs, but might be a bad idea now. Yeah. All right. Look, I'm in Washington State. I'm broadcasting from Washington State. And apparently, like, Washington State is the epicenter of the coronavirus outbreak in the continental United States. It's the Wuhan of America, basically. So we're all doing okay. The one thing I want to emphasize is don't panic, because panic is worse than the coronavirus, right? We don't need to panic. There's no need to panic. Let's not freak out. Let's just be careful. Let's just be careful. And that's what I'm doing. I'm being careful. So this is a map of the coronavirus. As you can see, these are all of the major hot spots that's been going on, and here we are in the good old state of Washington. Look at that. That's one big red circle, although it looks a lot smaller when you zoom on in, but like 442 confirmed cases, 31 deaths in my neck of the woods where I'm broadcasting from right now. So that's not cool. And then the governor of Washington state issued that we close all schools until April 27th. We just got that message today. So I'm the father of two wonderful little children. They've been going to school ever since this happened, and today was their last day until April 27th because the governor has closed all schools as a precautionary measure. I'm not going to get upset about that, even though it's hard for parents to, get child care situated and to take time off of work. I mean, it's a huge issue. If you're a small family and you've got two working adults in this day and age, which is not uncommon, then your children are now home from school and you've got to figure out what you're going to do when it comes to managing work. So I know that they didn't make that decision lightly, but I'm not going to freak out about it because they made a decision that is there to prevent the worst from happening. And I'm glad that they're taking a look at that and that they're willing to make the hard decisions in order to help prevent this thing from getting worse than it is. But yeah, it's, I also don't want to overstate the fear that's going on here. Yes, I do live in Washington State. Yes, people are really concerned about this. But I went to the coffee shop this morning and I chatted with the coffee baristas, and they were normal. Everyone was fine. We've been shopping. The shelves were not barren. I mean, the toilet paper was gone. The toilet paper's all gone. If you were wanting to eat toilet paper, well, I'm sorry, you're going to have a hard time. But canned foods, you're good. You're good if all you want is canned foods. I mean, we've been grocery shopping. There are cars on the roads. It's not as scary as it is if all you do is read the headlines. If all you do is read the headlines, then you think that Washington State is a ghost town and no one's on the roads and the grocery shelves are barren and there's nothing left and people are isolating and all of that. And there's some of that to an extent, but it's not quite as crazy as the media is making it sound. So approaching this with a modicum of sanity, I guess, for lack of a better word, I certainly don't want to diminish the real world scariness of this big virus, because people who do that, who sort of use this false bravado to say, oh, it'll never happen to me, or oh, it's just the flu, it's another version of the flu, then they're not taking precautions for themselves, which can lead to other people getting infected, and that's irresponsible. So we certainly don't want to go that far. But we also don't want to go so far that we're hoarding toilet paper and we're digging a bunker in our backyard and we're exclusively eating canned peas and we wear our tinfoil hats and listen to the radio. I mean, there are extremes at either end, and finding a good balance, I think, is important. So we've been trying to do that in the Oxhorn household, find a good balance. We're not going out of our way to go out and go to public gatherings. All of the big school events that we would normally go to, the science fairs and the concerts and the sports events, those have all been canceled, and I think that's probably a good thing. Now, school has been canceled for an entire month, longer than an entire month, and it's probably a good thing. Maybe we're going to be saving lives this way. I hope so. So, wish me luck, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be finding things for the kiddos to do while they're home from school, continuing with their learning and making sure they're entertained, and also making sure that they don't get scared. I mean, this isn't something my kids need to freak out and worry about at their age. I mean, they're only level. I said level. They're only age. They're only 5 and 7. They're level 5 and level 7. No, they're 5 and 7 right now, so they don't need to spend their time worrying about this sort of thing. So we're gonna make sure that they're happy and that they're healthy and all of that. But, this also gives me an opportunity to spend more time with you. I mean, what's great about the coronavirus? Not much. But what can you do with the coronavirus? Sit in front of your computer and chat with people online. Hey, absolutely no risk of infecting anybody if all you're doing is talking over the microphone and visiting via camera, right? So, hey, we're doing something. We're being responsible. This is us as the gaming community being responsible Earth citizens. How about that, right? That's a great way to look at it, in my opinion. All right, now on to your questions and comments. No Name says, Michigan has a few cases, but our governor is an idiot. I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. Nathaniel Walker says, drinking sake and quarantining myself while the economy collapses. Cheers. Cheers, my friend. Oh, God. Oh, I made an extra tall scotch for myself today. It's extra tall. Bottoms up. What the heck, man? The economy. Oh my God. We had the worst day in trading today since 1987. Yeah. Dropping my cigars. Oh. This is what I mean by don't panic, you know? I mean, the coronavirus is having a legitimate, impact on the economy, right? If you can't congregate in large places, then businesses that depend upon that, like carnivals and events and, concerts and shopping and things like that, eating out, all of those industries suffer. And when the industries suffer, people get laid off. And when people get laid off, they stop spending money and the economy gets a hit. So I get it. But then there's also this great panic where you just pull all of your money out of the marketplace just because you're terrified of your losses. And look, the economy always goes up and to the right. It always goes back up and to the right. Yes, there have been, Black Mondays and Black Tuesdays, and sure, there have been market crashes and bear economies and all of that nonsense. I lived through 2008, 2009. I was working in downtown San Francisco. I lost my job because of that particular market collapse, and I had to move all the way back up here because I was laid off due to the economy. So yeah, I know, I understand it, but there's no need to freak out. It always goes back up and to the right. I mean, unless we're suddenly putting our vote of confidence in the end of Western civilization, which I think is probably a bit extreme at this point, there's no need to freak out and take all of our money out of the marketplace. Rookie says they canceled E3. I know, but we'll get through it, my friend. Philip G is renewing his membership. Thank you very much, Philip G. Miwi says, sorry for being late, great divine Oxhorn. Wow, I have been granted divinity by Miwi. Thank you, Miwi. The Easy Life says, any thoughts on the toilet paper fiasco? Seems like a crappy situation. Wishing you and your family good health. Thank you. Well, we don't have a bidet, right? So I guess we're at risk. If we run out of toilet paper, what will we do? We don't have a bidet. We've got plenty of toilet paper. We didn't go buy more. We're still using the toilet paper we had before this whole coronavirus thing happened. But it's not like we go through a roll of toilet paper a day. That's a lot of going to the bathroom. No. We're the family's in good health. We're okay. Lori says low-level kids need to be happy and entertained. Lol. Here's a well wish for your health from my own household in Wyoming. Thank you, Lori. I completely agree. Adrian Parker says North Dakota has no cases to my knowledge. Stay healthy, Ox. Well, you're blessed. You're very lucky, and I hope that it stays that way. I hope it stays that way. Thank you very much for the well wishes. Parker says, this has made me think of Monty Python. Well, the Bring Out the Dead bit. And also from Michigan and MSU has closed, so I'm hoping mine will for safety. Yeah, I think it's probably prudent at this point that places where people congregate in masses, like schools, be closed for a bit. I think that's, especially schools with elementary-age children and high school-age children, because even before the coronavirus outbreak, as a father with school-age children, I know well that they're sponges when it comes to viruses and all sorts of nonsense. During flu season, the first day they go to school during flu season, they soak up all of the flu, bring it back to the household, and get everyone else infected. That's just the way it's always been. So with the coronavirus looming, well, I think it's probably a good idea that they canceled school for a little bit. Still, it's awful. No Name says, the economy also is partly to do with an oil pricing war between the Saudis and the Russians, I think. But please, someone fact check on the countries. No, I read the same thing. There is an oil war going on there. They couldn't come to an agreement, so now they're kind of going into a bidding war on that. But I think the greatest portion is fear over the coronavirus, because the economy had a big hit to it even before the oil pricing war happened. So it's just a bunch of different issues all coming together. BGM says, as a theater owner, the studio's delaying films is really making things quite fun. Mulan is the latest to be delayed. More Ox time, I guess. Well, where Hollywood is pulling their films, Oxhorn will step in to fill the break. We'll have more Fallout content and live streams, I'm sure. Weird Man says they canceled Comic-Con, so I have spending money to spare. Here, have some. Thank you, Weird Man. Tragic to hear that they had to cancel Comic-Con and E3, but it's probably for the best, as long as they're looking out for people's health. Philip G says, hey, Oxhorn, I'm a city employee, and they put out an email stating the Department of Health and Human Services are saying that the live map of coronavirus. They're saying what about the live map of the coronavirus? I have been taking a look at the live map daily as this has been going on and have been devastated seeing the numbers continue to rise. Daniel Bowman says, Ox, I'm playing Death Stranding. You should try it. Oh, I don't know. When it came out, I took a look at some of the reviews, and I don't know if it's exactly my kind of game, but I'll never say never. I'm always open to new experiences. The Easy Life says, I work in healthcare, and here in Wisconsin, we've had 3 confirmed cases, and the county I'm in has locked down many healthcare facilities. It's messy. Yeah, I've heard the same thing. One of the reasons I believe that they're closing schools and canceling all of these events is simply due to how the healthcare system has the potential to be overwhelmed. Even if the death rate stays relatively low, if so many people get sick that they start overwhelming hospitals, then death rate is just going to go up and more people are just going to get infected. Whereas if they try to slow the spread of the disease by closing as many public gatherings and schools as possible, then the little bell curve, instead of going up like that sharply, overwhelming all of the hospitals, it sort of goes up slowly and spreads out a little bit, allowing hospitals to keep up with the new cases of the coronavirus. So there's always that. The Code Gamer says, tell Oxhorn not to say the name of the virus. YouTube will demonetize him. I'm pretty sure that won't happen. I think you can say coronavirus on YouTube without getting demonetized. Well, this is the experiment. If I get demonetized, we get demonetized. Lucky Babcack says, hey, Oxhorn, I find watching your Fallout 76 live streams calming throughout the virus timeline. Stay safe and healthy to you and your family. Well, thank you, Lucky Babcack. Health to you and your family, too. Oh, all right. Where's my cigar? Oh. Nah, I still need to relight it. There we go. Philip G says, sorry, the live map is a malicious site that can infect your PC with the Azure Alt Trojan. Great. I'll have to check it out. Azure Alt Trojan. Fake coronavirus map infecting computers. Protect yourself. Oh. Oh, that's a copy. Okay. So the map I was on, the one created by Johns Hopkins University, is safe. But malicious hackers have duplicated the code from that particular map and cloned the Johns Hopkins website. And they're trying to use email links and social media links to get people onto that map so that they can infect them with the malware. Azure Alt. So I'm okay, because I went to the real Johns Hopkins website. So I'm not terribly upset. They demonetized Juicehead for mentioning it, says Weird Man. Whoops. Well, I'm looking at my YouTube dashboard right now, and I'm okay. Oh, well, maybe we should come up with a code name. What would be a good code name? There's Corona Beer. We could call it Michelob Light. Could that be our new code name? Oh, man, I've been worrying all day about Michelob Light. Jeez. You know they had to close schools in the area because of Michelob Light? It doesn't sound right, does it? Tony J says YouTube has been aggressively hitting videos that mention Michelob Light, including slapping age restrictions on them. All right, I'll have to be careful. I'll have to be very, very careful. FEV says Death Row. There we go. FEV. We'll just refer to it as. Fallout's becoming true. No, we'll just refer to it as FEV. I think I'm done talking about FEV though, right? For now, I did all of my complaining about FEV at the beginning of the broadcast, and I don't really have a whole lot to say, more to say about it. Just be careful. Take FEV seriously, but don't panic. To prevent spreading FEV, just wash your hands. Make sure you do the trick where you sing "Happy Birthday" twice. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And the best way to get rid of FEV, make sure you pay attention to your fingertips, the creases between your fingers and your thumb. Because when people wash their hands, those are the places they tend to miss. It's where FEV sort of gets embedded in there. So hot water, soap, 2 happy birthdays, get rid of that FEV. Justin says YouTube will demonetize due to content with the mention of real-life current events / crises. Okay, maybe it's their combat against misinformation and quote-unquote fake news, I suppose. Call it the Sisty Pig, says No Name. Well, that is almost as bad as FEV. Imagine a Sisty Pig with FEV. Goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. Cheers. John says, had a small surplus in my toilet paper budget for the week. Cheers. Well, thank you very much, John. I do appreciate it. Extremely kind of you. Just call it the Scorched Virus 19, says Sir Charles. Yeah, we could call it FEV, the Scorched Plague. There are any number of names we could use. Next week, Doom Eternal comes out, says MeWe. I know, I'm really excited about it. And I'm happy to announce that I'll be able to play it a day earlier than it will be publicly available, because I got my hands on a press copy of it. So the plan is Thursday morning at 5 a.m., I think. Let me double check that. Sorry. Let me double check that. Thursday morning. So a week from today, Thursday morning at 5 a.m. Pacific time, 8 a.m. Eastern time, I'll be free to start live streaming Doom Eternal, and that's the plan at the moment. I don't know how long the broadcast will be, but I want it to be pretty long. So maybe I'll have a couple of broadcasts that day. It may bleed on into the show. It may replace the show. Not sure. It depends on how tired I am and how much damage FEV has caused to the world by that time. But the plan is to do a major broadcast about Doom Eternal on that day, a week from today, Thursday, 5 o'clock a.m. Pacific time, 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern time, and I'm really excited about it. They sent out some system specs, and turns out that this brand new computer that I just built last year specifically for the purpose of playing any game at maximum settings and never having to upgrade it for years to come, it's not good enough. So there are a number of different options, and to play it at the max resolution, 4K, 120 FPS, all of that. Even though I've got these two 1080 Ti graphics cards, SLI, they're not good enough. So I bought a new card. It's a 2080 Ti RTX NVIDIA, 11 gigs, and it's going to be arriving the day of, so I'm not going to have it in time for the live stream, but I'm hoping that after the live stream on Thursday, I can take a couple of hours to disassemble my computer and install the brand new graphics card so that my following live stream on Friday and live streams throughout the weekend will make use of the new card, and I'll be able to play Doom Eternal at maximum settings. So that's the idea so far. That is, of course, assuming that the card arrives on time. There are production issues and shipping issues due to FEV, etc., etc. So assuming I get the card on time, that's the goal. But yeah, Doom Eternal next week. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. Welcome, new members, Sir Charles and Lucy Reinhardt. Good to have you on the channel today. Jay-Z says living through FEV almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter. Hope you and the family stay safe. Which game will take precedence, Doom Eternal or Wastelanders? I'm pretty sure I'll finish Doom Eternal before Wastelanders comes out. If for some reason I haven't, then Wastelanders will take precedence, and I'll start putting all of my time into Wastelanders, but I'm pretty sure I'll be done with Doom Eternal before Wastelanders comes out. Rachel says, will you continue with Red Dead on Fridays? Not the first Friday after Doom Eternal comes out. We'll be putting Red Dead on hold while I play Doom Eternal, and then the same will be true with Wastelanders. However, that might change. The first week of Wastelanders, I'll probably be dedicating just to Wastelanders, and then we'll probably have more live streams of Wastelanders thereafter. But we will eventually get back to our schedule of continuing Red Dead, Alan Wake, and Alien Isolation. Though it's possible I could beat Alien Isolation here in a couple weeks. Not sure how much gameplay I have left. I'm excited about it. I've been missing Alien Isolation. I'm really getting into the game, so I can't wait to play it tonight. It's going to be fun. We've got about 30 minutes before Alien Isolation. Weird Man says, I just finished your Dishonored playthroughs. Your assassin/stealth skills are on par with Chris Farley's in Beverly Hills Ninja. Well, gosh dang it, Weird Man, you're just so kind to come onto the program and say so. But then again, you are accurate, so that's fair. That's fair. Rachel says, will you continue Red Dead on Fridays? Oh, I think I just read that one. Yeah, no, we will be continuing with Red Dead until we beat it, really. I mean, I'm having such a great time with that game. But when new games come out, new games take precedence on the channel. So I'm going to be focusing on Doom Eternal, then we'll be focusing on Wastelanders, then we'll be focusing on Cyberpunk 2077, and then getting back to our regular schedule of games that have been out for a while. Weird Beard says, didn't they say Doom Eternal is supposed to be considerably longer than its predecessor? Maybe, but I'm going in blind. I haven't watched... so I watched their E3 presentation of Doom Eternal, but aside from that, I haven't read up on it. I don't know anything about the story. I didn't want any spoilers. I enjoyed Doom 2016 so much that I want to just go into this as a fresh-eyed gamer and share that moment with you live on the program next week, Thursday, 5 o'clock a.m. Pacific Time, 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time for Doom Eternal. Sarah R. says you're going to forget all the Red Dead controls. I always do. Yeah, you're probably right. The controls are hard. They're already... It's taken me this many weeks to memorize them already. What are we on? Week 12? Week 13 or something? And I'm just now memorizing the controls. Deuteronomus says, how much did you pay for the graphics card? It was about $1,300. I'm glad I didn't buy it yesterday. I almost bought it yesterday because they didn't have any in production, and so people were hawking it for about $2,500 on sites like eBay, and I'm like, let me just wait till the manufacturers start producing more. And they did today, so I managed to get one for about $1,300, which isn't bad. I know it's not. It's probably not the best time to be buying a graphics card, as they'll be coming out with the next, this year's graphics card later this year. But I want to be able to play Doom Eternal at the best settings possible. I've got my i9. I've got tons of RAM, way more than I could possibly ever need. Now I just need my 2080 Ti graphics card. I've got two 1080 Ti SLI, but they don't have RTX, and SLI sucks these days. So I want to get rid of SLI completely. Just one graphics card, RTX 2080 Ti. I'll be happy. Weird Man says, trying to finish Outer Worlds before Wastelanders comes out. Perfectly possible. I really enjoyed Outer Worlds, but it wasn't a very long game. I wouldn't say it was a long game. Line Cliche says, Ox, will you explain to the new people about you and driving in games? It's one of those things you can't really explain. It's something people need to experience themselves. I encourage you to watch my LA Noire episodes, particularly wait until the credits at the end of each episode, and you can enjoy my driving skills in those games, or watch my Rage 2 playthroughs, where I did a bit of driving. Josh Bunton says, Ox, are you up to day 15? You're up to day 15 on Red Dead Redemption 2. Am I really? Holy cow. How that game is long. That's a long game. Tom Martin says, because of you, I decided to complete Alien Isolation. Then I went looking for a sequel. Good news, it has a sequel. Bad news, it's a mobile game. That is bad news. Sorry about that. Or sad to hear that. Cloud Big says, honestly, going from a 1080 Ti to a 2080 Ti isn't that much of an upgrade, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. Well, of course it's better than nothing, but the major upgrade I'm hoping for is RTX, which my graphics cards do not support at the moment. So we'll see if RTX is really all it's cracked up to be. I'm sad that I didn't have an RTX compatible graphics card for when I played Control, because Control, I'm told, looks amazing with RTX on. We'll see. Rachel says, you're a significantly better horse rider than a driver. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. When it comes to horses, when I'm not running into people and stepping on hands and accidentally killing people by bumping into them ever so slightly, I'm pretty good. I do all right. Zachary says, so Oxhorn, what are you expecting to happen tonight? I'm expecting an FEV epidemic will not descend upon my house. And then aside from that, Alien Isolation, I don't know. I think I'm getting close to the end of the game. I don't think I'll beat it tonight. Not tonight. I think I'll get close, but I don't think I'll beat it. Tony J says, Oxhorn, what's your opinion of Fallout 3 having the H&K style R91, New Vegas with the AR-15 style rifles, and Fallout 4 having the 45 caliber combat rifle? So what you're getting into is the controversial topic of gun lore, which is something that the reason it's controversial is because the original Fallout games didn't stick with the gun lore that has been embraced by Bethesda in Fallout 4, right? So if you take a look at the weapons from Fallout 1 and Fallout 2, they're pretty high-tech weapons. They're weapons from the 1980s, the 1990s, using gun rails that weren't invented until 1993, for example. And yet even in those games, the look and style and feel of the games was the entire point of the game was making fun of the 1950s culture, and what people from the 1950s thought about science fiction, how their future would look, right? It was making fun of the 1950s prediction of what the future would be. So even though I don't think in the first two games it was explicitly stated that the divergence happened somewhere in the 50s, they created a lot of guns for those games that kind of felt out of the world of Fallout. It felt more in line with like a Mad Max style game. And then, Bethesda starts doing Fallouts, and their weapons are much more greatly in line with a pre-divergence. They're much more in line with weapons that we would have seen in our world pre-divergence. So you're not going to find weapons that were issued to the military during Desert Storm in the Fallout universe, right? So, yeah, gun lore is a controversial issue. Which way do we go? I like it when they put guns in the world that are pre-divergence. They make sense to exist in the world because they existed in our universe before the divergence in the 1950s. I dislike it when we find more modern weapons in the Fallout universe. It kind of feels like it's breaking the world a little bit to me. But that's just the way I feel. Jay Mills says, much love to you, sir, Ox, your family, the chat, and the Oxettes. Fingers crossed to more metal references in Alan Wake. Let's touch glasses for health, my friend. Cheers to you. Touch glasses, clinky. Josh says, here's more of my rain-soaked money, lol, and I'm betting you'll be under 15 deaths tonight. And of course, the foul language. Thank you, Josh. Very kind. I haven't been demonetized for Alien Isolation recently, mainly because I've been doing a pretty good job hiding. But, yeah, I do need to be careful with all of the swearing in these games. And in Alan Wake, I need to be careful of the copyrighted music in those games. So, thank you very much. Extremely kind. As for the 15 deaths, well, I am getting better, and my toolkit is evolving. I'm getting better weapons. Maybe my deaths will go down. Decode Videos says, in your divergence video, didn't you say there was no exact point? And you're right, there is no exact point. Nobody has said it was 1953, right? But as a general rule of thumb, it happened while the 1950s culture was active. And that happened in the 50s. So we don't know exactly. Maybe it was early 60s, late 50s, something like that. But if you take a look at the Fallout propaganda, and if we're supposed to imagine the Fallout universe as being the culture of the 1950s trapped in time, that culture didn't exist, but technology did. And so it's that culture understanding and reinterpreting advanced technology as it progresses and evolves over hundreds of years, then we would have to say that the divergence happened somewhere in the 50s or early 60s. Duder says, greetings, Oxhorn. I just closed the bar that I work at and hurried home to watch Alien Isolation live. I poured a nice IPA. Cheers. Cheers, my friend. You're in just in time, about 20 minutes before the game starts. The Easy Life says, I might have mentioned this before, but my wife and I adopted a dog and named him Dance after Paladin Dance. Our nerdiness knows no bounds. That's pretty nerdy, but you're in good company. We're all nerds here. Tony J says, Friday the 13th is descending upon us. Let's see if Oxhorn gets his new horse Goldie killed in Red Dead Redemption 2. Well, I had to use a horse reviver in my last broadcast. I don't know. If I got one of my horses killed, I'd probably have to reload a manual save. Because that just breaks the heart. Although I probably have to stock up on horse reviver, huh? There we go. Miwi says Oxhorn plus cigar plus Scotch equals divinity, smiley face. Well, I feel divine. Can I say that? Or is that sacrilegious? I feel divine sitting here with my Scotch in one hand, my cigar on the other, and all of you to keep me company. Laurie says, you may run over people in Red Dead, but you do it so Frenchly, enigmatically, just like the French people do, Ox. So that's... Laurie is making reference to a pulp book novella that we found in Red Dead Redemption 2 in the last stream that was so poorly written that they used the word enigmatic to describe everything, and they had no idea how to describe a French person doing French things. So they would just say, the French person did it in a French way. It was so Frenchly. So yeah, thank you, Laurie. Adriano says, changed my name so you could say it well. Here in Brazil, we are preparing for cases where they don't know the origin, but that is not the case right now. But winter is coming, and I live in the south. Oh, well, thank you, Adriano. I wish you all the best in Brazil. I know that as winter approaches, the chance that one will get sick increases. Mainly, I think, because more people are just huddled together for warmth, you know? More people indoors, more chance to spread sickness. Red Snow Online says the divergence is more of a gradient in my opinion because of the existence of the 14th century samurai. I agree. I think I even covered this in my video on the divergence. I don't think we can say that the divergence was a single point in time because there have been so many things that have happened in the Fallout universe that would break that. Not to mention all of the things that are just outside of our universe, like finding the Doctor's TARDIS in Fallout 1, or the splashed whale from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy in Fallout 2. But yeah, you're right. Paulson from Mothership Zeta, Lorenzo Cabot, with a history going all the way into the 1800s. Things like that break the idea that there was a single point in time where our history diverged from the history of the Fallout universe. So it is a gradient. The big question is how gradient is that gradient, right? Is it just like a solid change, a smooth change over time, where the universe is one and the same and then smoothly over a span of 10 years it becomes the Fallout universe? Or is it speckled with little points of divergence that start to group up in the 1950s until, bam, there's the divergence? I don't know. I know that the devs and the storytellers at Bethesda are probably loath to define it because they'll be held to account. No matter what they say, they will be held to account in the future. And I'm sure they want to avoid that. No Name says, Todd Howard just like screwing with us. Maybe. Sir Charles says, don't forget to bring a towel. Thank you, Sir Charles. Nicole says, every time you run someone off the road or wipe out, I laugh so hard. Thank you for the laughs. Thank you, Nicole, for watching. I'm trying to get better. I will become a good driver one day. One day. Dawn Creep says, okay, don't got work tomorrow, so you will be running in the background as I play 7 Days to Die. I'll take it. Foreground is great, but you know what? I'll take the background. Thank you very much. Rookie says, just confirmed Justin Trudeau's wife has FEV. Oh, dear. Yeah, you're right. Sophie Gregoire tests positive for FEV. And she begins her 14-day Isolation. Golly. News just keeps coming in. Dawson Holiday says, "Hey Oxhorn, I just want you to know I'm going to start my own mutual fund company, and I will be vastly superior to your precious Vanguard." Well, Dawson, I hope that is true. I hope that's true, and I wish you all the luck in the world. Rachel says, "What do you think of the existence of aliens in Red Dead Redemption?" Well, it came as a shock to me. I didn't think, I never played Red Dead Redemption 1, so maybe it was naive of me, but I didn't think that Red Dead was the kind of game where aliens would be canonical or lore-friendly in any way, shape, or form. But I suppose if aliens have such advanced technology that they can navigate the vastness of intergalactic space and arrive at our planet to begin with, then I suppose they could have done it at any period of time, including the cowboy era. So to find aliens in the universe of Red Dead, I suppose, is plausible within that particular type of universe. But I'm sad that they didn't do much. Like, they just hovered over the shack and then flew away. It was a neat little Easter egg, but I'd like, now that I know that aliens are there, I'd like to learn more about the lore. Maybe we'll find out more when we get to the top of that mountain. Remember, we found that note talking about some sort of meeting with these beings on top of the mountain. Tim Judge says, "Ox, have you played Firewatch?" I don't know. I've played a lot of games, but there aren't a lot that I've... Oh! I have played this. Yeah. I played this, and I didn't play it for very long because it's a survival game. And as a survival game, I had a lot of fun. And I think it would be something that I could probably lose myself in. But I don't think it would be very fun to stream live. It doesn't really have... Well, I take that back. There was the plane crash. So it does have story. It does have story. I just didn't get far into the story. Streetside says the top games right now in the PlayStation Store are Plague Incorporated and Fallout Shelter. Is that true? Oh, God. Is that true? That, I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if that's true. Josh says, "Ox, the aliens are a Grand Theft Auto reference, along with the group you had to rescue the brother from." Oh, I see. So they're being self-referential, referring to events in their own games. Gotcha. Well, there's a lot, it looks like, in Red Dead Redemption 2 that I have yet to discover. Bear in mind, I just made it to Saint Denis. I believe I've had 2 episodes in Saint Denis so far. And we're just now starting to get through the primary story quests in Saint Denis. So a lot of the game left to go. Michael Cosmos says, "Hi Oxhorn, it's good morning for me, but I have to go to work. I look forward to watching it tonight." Well, thank you, my friend. It will be available to watch later tonight. And I hope you enjoy it. I'm looking forward to playing Alien Isolation at any minute, so... I hope I enjoy it. Mass Effect next, says Shard. Well, I've been getting more and more requests for Mass Effect, so it's probably just a matter of time before I get to it. It's probably something I will tackle in the near future. Though I think for now, I want to kind of ramp up to Cyberpunk 2077 by playing a little bit of Deus Ex. Deus Ex has 2 games that I want to play that I think would probably be good for the program, and it would get us in a good cyberpunk mood for Cyberpunk 2077. It'll also give us a bit of context, something to compare Cyberpunk to when we get there. So I don't know when, but maybe someday I'll do Mass Effect. Parker Smith says, I'm not into horror games, but I am here for your commentary. Well, hopefully my commentary will make the horror game a little bit more interesting. I really enjoy the lore of Alien Isolation. I have to admit that a bit of it goes over my head because it's been so long since I've watched the movies, but I'm glad the lore is there. I'm eager to better understand it, and I love exploring just the lush, beautiful environment of the space station. Line Cliche says, good thing St. Denis is open 24 hours a day and serves breakfast all day. Does it really? I didn't know that. Well, I'll have to go get a nice hearty breakfast when I log in tomorrow morning. Deuteronomy says Deus Ex is similar to Cyberpunk. I don't know. I don't think that the concept, I don't think that the story of the game is similar, but Deus Ex, from everything that I've seen, does have a visual Cyberpunk sort of feel. It's set in the future. There are androids and other artificial life forms. It takes place in a dystopian city. So I think that there are similarities, but enough differences for it to be a very different kind of game. Freaky Fox Captain says, have you discovered the vampire? I have discovered traces of the vampire. I haven't discovered the vampire yet in Red Dead Redemption, but I am on the search. I am still hunting for him. We will find him eventually. Keeper Boy says, hey Oxhorn, my introduction to your channel was Old World Blues DLC. Also, have you ever considered playing the Borderlands franchise? There are no F-bombs. I see. Well, that certainly makes it a bit more compelling. Lack of demonetization is a great thing. I don't know if I would get into Borderlands. I have to admit, as I've said on a number of occasions, it's the art style that kind of turns me off. But I've been told by players that I get over that really quickly. Like if you get into the game and you start playing it, that you can get over the unique type of art really quickly. So it might be something I'll want to explore in the future. It just really depends. I'm so caught up in my lore videos right now that I don't have time to do a lot of live streaming, which is why I only stream live 3 times a week. I would do it, 6 days a week if I could, if I didn't have a lot of lore videos to do. So, but then again, I also love doing my lore videos. I just wish there were 2 of me. I wish I could have my clone work on the lore videos so that I could play the live streams or vice versa. Parker Smith says, love if you play Deus Ex, fun and based in my state. I didn't know that. Sounds great. Well, maybe we'll look into it. Cheez-It says the Borderlands story turns me off. Well, I don't know anything about the Borderlands story, but maybe it's worth looking into. Ride Dog Boy says, started playing Fallout New Vegas. It's so good. Thanks for getting me into it. You're welcome. New Vegas is just a masterpiece of a game. Very well done. So I'm happy to introduce it to anyone who's interested. Swaggery says, I'm ready for the next Far Harbor lore video. Don't you worry, my friend. I've been hard at work all week. I've got one done, and the next one is about halfway done. They will be ready for Saturday and Sunday. We will be exploring what happens when we destroy the nucleus and destroy the children of Adam. We will be discovering what happens if we destroy both Far Harbor and the children of Adam, seeing exactly how Dima responds. Then we'll see what happens if we turn in the evidence that we found at the bottom of the Vim Pop factory to the people of Far Harbor to see how they respond, to learn exactly what Dima did to them. So those are the videos for the weekend. Leo Borg says, checked out Horizon Zero Dawn. It will come to PC. I've seen a number of videos about Horizon Zero Dawn, and it looks great. It is a bit of a fantasy game from what I saw, and I typically don't cover fantasy here, but it's gorgeous, and I love any game that's, a work of art. That's just a gorgeous game. So maybe it's something we'll cover. I'll have to see if I can find the PC release date. see whether or not we can work it into our timeline here. All right, 3 more minutes, then we get to Alien Isolation. I should probably make sure that I'm logged into Steam. Yeah, okay. Lori says, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how scary is the alien by your reckoning, Ox? 7. The thing that's scary about the alien is how unpredictable it is. Even with the motion tracker, even when trying to keep as quiet as possible, the alien could just drop down in front of you at any moment. And that's, that's a problem with, well, I don't know if it's the story or if it's just the way that the encounter is supposed to work, but you think you know where the alien is, and then you turn a corner and suddenly the alien is in a brand new place, which is a bit frustrating, but that's scary. I can say that it could be a lot scarier if there was a more grotesque horror about it, right? Like something so awful that even seeing it brings dread to you. I mean, when I see the alien, I'm actually kind of curious about it. I want to look at the alien more, and because it's interesting and it's fascinating. To be truly horrifying, it would be revolting, in my opinion. So it would not only have the stalking you and getting you around in every corner, but just looking at it, and it would be revolting. That's really the only criticism about the design of the alien that I have. Hellblade is a cool game as well, says Tim. Thank you very much, Tim. Rachel says, is the full story of Fallout 4 after this Far Harbor? I don't know yet. We'll see. There are a lot of new games coming out soon, especially Wastelanders, which is going to preoccupy my time. So I'm not exactly sure yet. Brett Buss says, good evening, Ox. Ready with a 12-pack of Blue Moon for your misadventures tonight. Thank you, my friend. We will get into a number of misadventures tonight, I promise. Miwi says, Horizon Zero Dawn PC release info I could find is the release date is Q2 of 2020, so sometime in the second quarter of the year. Well, that's great timing because some of the games that I'm most looking forward to are coming out this year, and I can't think of anything that's scheduled to come out next year that I'm really looking forward to. Though Elder Scrolls 5 is a big one. I don't know when it's coming out, but I will have to cover it on the channel. I'm pretty sure when it comes out, we'll have to stream it a bit. No Name says, I want to look at it more, says Oxhorn. No wonder you die so much. Maybe that's part of the reason. Maybe that's part of the reason. I'm Mayad Day K Edges X on Mixer says, aside from FEV news, did Bethesda give you early access to Wastelanders? No, I don't have any early access to Wastelanders at the moment. Adriano says, gonna go for a sleep box. Midnight already. Good game. Well, thanks for stopping by. All right. Now. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to blow your ears out there. All right, I forgot to turn off the lights. There we go. Dark and spooky. Is that what you guys liked? Here we go. Now, I don't remember where I was. Let's find out. Red Wolf says, are you going to play Starfield when it comes out? I absolutely am. Ethan says, sit with FEV. On the upside, I don't have to go to work tomorrow, so I'll be able to catch all of today and tomorrow's streams. Well, I'm really sorry to hear that, Ethan, but I'm glad that you're able to spend your time here. I hope you feel better very soon. Oh, I remember now. I logged out right in the middle of the Android graveyard. Oh. Hey, guy. I can't loot his body, which means he's not dead. I can't loot his body either. Ooh, he's moving! Oh. Now, he's got a hole in the head. But he's apparently not dead. I can't loot his body. He doesn't even have a head, and yet I can't loot his body. I guess they just didn't want to give us too much loot. A. Huey with a tip. Thank you very much, A. Huey. No movement. Ah, right. Many terrifying aliens in Dead Space, including one that cuts off your head, then burrows into your neck and takes over your body. Delightful. Thank you, Jim Bob. Well, maybe when they remaster it, we can take a look at it. Okay, now I came from here, right? So I need to go south. This is where I came from. All right, I just got to get my bearings. Give me a second. Ooh, his eyes are still on. Hey.
I've been looking for you.
Okay. Well, I didn't think I got too close to him. This may have been a mistake. Just verifying that this is where I came from. Yes, I remember this. Oh, that's right, the elevator. Okay, I remember. Sorry, there are so many games I've been playing in the interim and working on my Far Harbor series that I just get turned around. Okay, we had just come up the elevator. We are now going through the repair bay for all of these doggone robots. And let's try and walk by this guy slowly. He's still smoking. I should probably heal myself, huh? Uh-oh. Oh! Right. Oh, there's one moving over there. Okay, where do I need to go? Samuels has gone to the Android lab in order to reach Apollo, locate and help him. Josh Bunton says, if I thought you sent that alien into the vacuum of space last week, or did I miss something? I did. We sent the alien to the planet. I believe he burned up in the atmosphere of the planet upon entry. That's what I think we did last week. Oh, I remember this. Waste my flashlight battery. Okay, well, we turned something off, and we can follow the cord to find out exactly what it was. Into synthetic reclamation, I see. Well, let's see what's in there. Hello. Oh. Oh, of course he's frozen in time. Oh, great. Let's go behind the counter first before we turn off that.
The door up here is blown. I can't get near it.
Find a way through the electrified door. Now I understand why we're turning off all this power. It's powering the electrified door. Can I get around here? Is there a way back here? Yes, there is. And what do we find? A terminal. Oh, item maxed. Item maxed. Man, do I really? Here, let's make a med kit. A Molotov. And I'm full of those. An EMP mine. I'm full of flashbangs too. But at least I've consumed more materials, which means I can hold more. There we go. All right, let's read the terminal. Ooh, flashlight batteries. All right, let's take a look here. What do we got? Reformat chamber in shared files. Spedding. I've sent up some blank androids for the VIP Sevastopol sail tour. If you haven't done it before, just have them lie on the slab in the reformat chamber. It'll connect to Apollo and upgrade them with the latest programming. Let's hope they bite, Russell. So that's why they're all here. They were getting upgraded with more firmware from Apollo. How exactly did they go crazy, though? Uh-oh, it's audio. Do we play it?
This is Seekson Executive Ransom speaking. I just woke up to find a working Joe in my suite, and when I asked what the hell it was doing, it lunged for me. I had to leave my own fucking apartment. Send your best technicians to Apollo Core and find out what the hell is going on. Now! Get those things under control. I want a full report ASAP.
Okay, so I see 3 glowing red boxes here. I'm assuming I have to do both to open up this door. Let's pick up that scrap, and we're actually maxed on scrap. Now, what's over here? One more to go. Oh, it's on yellow. Really don't like that guy. Power level too high. Okay, so we have to go turn off power elsewhere. So when this gets to red, I guess, instead of being green. I just don't know which one of these are alive and which one's going to jump up and get me. Okay, I see a door to the right. Oh. Another big pile. Hey, guy. Glow and orange. Are these all gonna jump up to life when I...
Biocontainment hazard level, Omega. Seegson, there's someone behind you. Follow me, please.
Where did he even come from? Okay, flamethrower doesn't work on that guy. Hello, hello. What have we got here? Whoops. There we go. One blasting cap. Is that all I get? Oh, got an injector. Some scrap. Where is that? Electron charge pack. And I can hide. That's about it. Now, what's over here? Oh, another ID tag. Did you hear something? I could have sworn I heard something. No movement. I wish I had night vision or something so I could see without giving away my position. Was that the final one? Oh, I think that was the final one. Okay, we're good. Scotch. Cheers. Holy cow. Mods, you guys are heroes. I don't know why my channel gets spammed as much as it does, but I'm very grateful for your help.
I must have access to Apollo. Open the tower transit immediately.
Apollo transit reserved for Seegson executives and synthetics only.
Right. Then I'll have to find a way to talk to Apollo directly.
Biocontainment hazard level Omega. All permissions rescinded.
I don't have time for this.
No! Oh, good job. Oh, yeah! Way to go, man! Can I say anything to him? Nope. He didn't take that line down, did he? That's great. I was so scared he was about to die there. Thank you very much, B, with a tip and a sticker. Find Samuels. All right, I'll find Samuels. What have we here? Where have I arrived at? I skipped all of this. We've got a mime in there. Okay, so this is just a completely disconnected room. Oh, it's the synthetic showroom. That makes sense. Hey. We got a dead lady here. Shotgun ammo, yes! Don't mind me, Marge. I'm here to look at your terminal. Personal, regarding plans tonight. Suzanne, sweetheart, I'm going to have to rain check. Isn't it usually take a rain check? And her name was Suzanne, not Marge. I'm getting reports from downstairs about abnormal android behavior. It might have something to do with all of those folks going missing. I need you to get to the showroom and shut yourself in. There's a lockdown button near my desk from when these machines were actually worth something. Don't worry about them. They're only display models. Famous last words. Just sit tight. I'll sort this out and we can celebrate the deal finally going through when we're not on company time. Last chance, Spedding. I'm expecting the VIPs to get here early, so I want you and your people ready and waiting to greet them. The clock's ticking down, and this is our last chance to salvage something from this piece of crap. I want your people to answer their every whim, every vice, and laugh at every one of their doggone jokes. Take them to the showroom when they're ready. Don't rush them and don't bore them with speeches. If they say they want something changed in the Working Joe, just say yes. We can let the tech heads worry about it later. I hope you have your best people on this. Typical sales. Shared showroom appointments. Sales showroom viewing appointments Monday 0 to Friday date night. Seegson facility staff reception. Suzanne Archer, line manager, Android liaison, executive Spedding. So they were having a hard time selling the units. Well, something happened to poor Suzanne here. Now, didn't he say something about a button? A button by the desk? Green light. But if she was in lockdown, how is she dead? I mean, it had to be one of the showroom models, right? Oh, dear God. Don't worry about the showroom models. They're harmless. Okay. Gosh dang it. Okay. Well, we used 2 of our stuns. Laurie says, scary music. I think the game wants you to run, Ox. Josh says, Ox, I think I hear facehuggers. Get your flamethrower ready. Oh, they're banging on the door. They can't get through, right? They totally can't get through. Key card required. Where does that go? Oh, that goes to Samuel's. That's where I need to go. Ah. That's terrifying. That is legit scary. Oh, I hate those androids so much. Ooh, access rewire. Ooh, I like that. Cool. So how do I open it now? If I could open it again. Oh, they're scraping against it. That is so disturbing. Well, I'm all right then. Right now I need to find a key card. Molotov. All right. Shotgun shells. Oh, yes. But then that begs the question, or it makes me wonder, who killed him in here? Oh, and I made all these EMP mines, revolver ammo. Oh, yes. Stock up. Wow, lots of stuff here. I should probably use more of my things. Personal. Regarding Smythe, read this. Responding to Smythe, read this. What do you mean you shut the access door to the elevator? All your guns and supplies mean jack crap to me when the synthetic that was chasing you is still doggone down here. I don't think it's seen me. It stood staring at your old magazines in the blood plant overlook. Get back down here and open this door now, Smythe. Shared, holding out. I don't know how many of you are still around to get this, but I've got weapons and supplies, and I'm setting up shop outside the synthetic showroom. I'm hoping we'll be safe from the creature up here. The creature? Smythe is with me and waiting to be let up from the fluid plant reception. I still haven't seen Suzanne. If you're with her, let me know. Okay, so great. How do we get out of here? Let's save. ID tag. EMP mine and a med kit. Okay. What am I missing? Only that there's a door over here that I can't seem to open. And the other door I just put an inferno in front of, so I can't go out there. Key card required. All right, I guess let me turn off the... Oh.
Maybe one of these things had a key card.
Okay. Got my EMP mine. Key card. I see. So they gave me a chance, is what they did. They gave me a chance to come down here, turn on the fire, and restock before they had the door open and these guys came through. That fire didn't phase them, by the way. That was just terrifying. All right, is there anything I can make? I'm already stocked on Molotovs, and I'm stocked on medkits. One more sweep. Then we save. Well, I know where to go if I ever need to restock on Molotovs. Holy cow. Is that what they were wanting me to do? Just throw Molotovs at this guy? Tom says if you drop and help at the fire, they would cook. What do you mean by that? I don't think I understand. Okay, Samuels was right over there. There's the tunnel that we went through, and we observed Samuels kill that one guy. So we haven't explored any of this large room here. So let's start with over here, and we'll go all around. Charge pack. Another save point. Okay, he's not there anymore. This is where I was. That's the door that I couldn't get through, so I went through the tube over there. Got to restore power to open it first. And this is the room that our friend was in when he just...
Utani synthetic registered. Attempted unauthorized access.
Don't talk to me, robot. Laurie says EMP at the door with the fire would have killed them. Oh, I see. I did use an EMP, just not at the door. Find Samuels and Siegson Synthetics. Say that 10 times fast.
Synthetics, thank you for your convenient use of the Sebastopol Transit.
Okay, so that's where I need to go. No, that's Apollo Secure Transit. Oh yeah, that's gonna take me to Siegson Synthetics, I think. Yeah. Let's save. Oh, I see, because the EMP...
Take your trash with you.
The EMP would have knocked them out, baffling their circuitry, knocking them to the ground, whereupon the fire would have cooked them enough to kill them. Right? Solomon's Habitation Tower, Cymet Tower, Engineering Platform, Lorenz Systech Spire. Ooh, that noise is just driving me crazy. Okay, so this is all locked down.
System misuse and passenger inebriation will be reported to the Colonial Marshals.
Right. Here we go. Android orientation.
Elevator going down to Android orientation.
What have we here? Oh! Probably shouldn't touch that.
Great.
What was that, Ripley?
Nothing. Just more shit on the station fucking up. The usual.
Why does this remind me of Monsters, Inc.? I keep thinking one of these doors will open up into like a portal. Climb up? Climb up where? Can I do it from the other side? Oh, can I do it from over here? Nope, because that's a window, but I thought... Nope, I guess we just got to go over here. Oh, okay. Great. Okay, I get it. Whoops. I forget. Okay. Could I climb down there now, I wonder? Still power failure. Well, I do want to see what's down that tunnel, but I wonder if there's anything down there. Let's climb down just to see if we can get to the bottom there without getting killed. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's dark. Hello. Save point. Synthetic fluid processing. What was this that I missed? A rewire system. Oh, I could have turned them all off. I started over there. This goes to Facility administration. I remember this. This is where I killed a bunch of people. Wrapping around the corner. That leads to the room, which means there should be a room over here to the left with computers inside. Yep, another save point. And then this leads to the control room, which I've already looted. So then why? I guess it's just because that's the other way. But why didn't I jump down? Like, why did I go through this big convoluted scaling the wall? Ooh. Somebody told me this was a reference to something, but I forgot what. Okay, well, I'm officially getting myself lost here. So let's go back. Right. Examination theater. Have I been here before? Oh yeah, that's another car. That's not going to take me where I need to, though, is it? Find Samuels in Siegson Synthetics.
Suspecting in Android processing. We've got a situation. There's white on red casualties on station. I've just had an android report to the APTC with head trauma. But he's covered in blood. Human blood. I've alerted the marshals, put my secretary someplace safe, and right now, I'm headed for the transit. I'm gonna get a working Joe to consult Apollo. Maybe it knows who the hell is to blame for this.
Josh says, Chat says it was a reference to Alien 1. Oh, the, rolled up and stuffed in his mouth? We got security camera over there. I wonder if I can sneak in behind it. Hello. Where does this go? Okay, so it's just a little secret cache. A little hidey hole filled with goodies. Okay, looks like we need to go over here, and I'm gonna have to somehow avoid this camera. Go. Ooh, he's set up. He's set up. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Oh, don't do that to me. Oh, that was awful. Oh, I hated that so much. Oh, there's another one? Haha! Okay, how far did I get? Oh, I got to another room back here. Jay Ogden says, Ox, I'm in the hospital. Thanks for the stream. It's good entertainment. Had allergic reaction to antibiotics and almost died. Getting better, though. Ogden, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm grateful that you're getting the treatment that you need. Well, thanks for spending your time with us today. I wonder how much lore I'm missing by sneaking through. By going under instead of going through. There's another one. Well, guess we're gonna hop up behind again. Oh, there's no rewire on this side. There it is. It's over there. By the door. Okay. Well, can we get to the door? I think so. I want a save point, so I don't have to do this all again. There he is.
Ripley, good to see you alive. Apollo's security perimeter has been built so that only Seeks and synthetics can interact with it. Listen to me. I'm going to have to do something rather drastic if I hope to connect with Apollo.
I'm listening. Nick Barnhouse says, I'm late, Ox, but I made it. Hi, Ox. Hope your day's been great. Hello, chat. I hope all is well. Haven't missed too many deaths. If so, I'll have to catch up. I'm proud to say that I have yet to die this broadcast. All right, so I can't go over there. Need to restore power. If I can find a save point, I'll backtrack and explore everything we quickly went through by going underneath those 3 rooms. But I don't want to lose my progress either. So far, so good. No androids around every corner. Oh, this looks bad. Gotta restore power to that too.
I'm going to use the reformat chamber. It's the only option. I've had to divert power from the area to allow me to try.
Ah! Save point. Okay, let's go see what we missed. We could probably run, right? Okay, now we need to slow down. Let's crawl through each of these, see if we missed any terminals, badges, etc. Is that a computer I can interact with? I don't think it is. No. All right, one more room beyond this. So far, I haven't missed anything. That's it. No, nothing. I wonder what happens if I run. Will they all get up? That leads back out to the other save point. I'm not going to risk it. I've seen them sit up before, so I know they're awake. Might want to heal just as a precaution, says Kenny. All right, when I'm safe, I'll do so. Thank you. Makes me wonder how these guys got infected with a virus or had their programming changed if they were all hooked into Apollo. What happened at Apollo that caused the working Joes to change? Risk it for the biscuit, says Jackson. No, I'm doing great so far. It's my first stream where I haven't died for a while. Okay. Here we go. Oh.
Samuels, that's too dangerous.
Yes, far too dangerous. Wish me luck.
Samuels, don't!
What is he doing? Is he opening the Stargate? He's giving himself an MRI. Can I change any of this?
Warning. Apollo connection initiated. Apollo, infection has been purged. The creature is no longer on board. The station is safe. Request that all hazard containment operations are suspended. Alert. Unauthorized connection. Ripley, Apollo's rejecting me. We might be in trouble.
Samuels?
Apollo is trying to stop me from interfacing. Oh no! Amanda! You need to manually disconnect the systems. Please!
Jesus, Samuels, I'll try!
Wait! You need to do it in the correct order.
Oh, great!
The cascade will be fatal for me. I'm accessing Seegson schematics.
Come on.
Remove the red cable first.
The red cable?
Okay, red first!
You can stand. This is not a drill. 25% of system capacity. 50% of system capacity. Now, 5% of system capacity.
Red gun!
Next, look for a blue cable. Can you see it?
Got it! Blue disconnected. What next?
I'm having trouble accessing the schematics. Apollo is making things difficult.
I need the next one, Samuels! What?
What's happening out there, Ripley?
The emergency lights have come on! I can't make out the colors of the cables! You're gonna have... Found it!
The next one is plugged into a wall socket. There was an upturned gurney nearby. 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Upturned gurney? Got it.
Got it, Samuels!
Just the last one now, Ripley.
Good guesses. I went right for green. You all right? No?
Samuels. You're dying.
You talk like I've had an actual life. I thank you for that.
Samuels.
The Apollo transit is open. Once you get into the core, it will talk to you.
You did that for me.
I wanted Amanda Ripley to have closure.
Ricardo, if you're there,
I don't like
pick up.
I'm here, sorry.
Samuels is gone.
Shit.
He opened Apollo Transit for me. I'm gonna go straight there. I'll get Apollo to lift the lockdown.
See if we can try this again. Reloading to save.
Samuels, that's too dangerous.
Yes, far too dangerous. Wish me luck.
Samuels, don't!
Okay. Red first. Red. Blue. Green.
Apollo, infection has been purged.
Black.
The creature is no longer on board. The station is safe. Request that all hazard containment operations are suspended. Alert. Unauthorized connection. Ripley, Apollo's rejecting me. We might be in trouble.
Samuels?
Apollo is trying to stop me from interfacing.
Beat.
Oh no! Amanda! You need to manually disconnect the systems. Please!
Jesus, Samuels, I'll try!
Wait! You need to do it in the correct order, or the cascade will be fatal for me. I'm accessing Seegson schematics. Remove the red cable first.
Okay, red first! Red done!
Next, look for a blue cable. Can you see it?
Blue.
Got it! Blue disconnected. What next?
I'm having trouble accessing the schematics.
Gurney.
Apollo is making things difficult.
I need the next one, Samuels! What?
What's happening out there, Ripley?
The emergency lights have come on! I can't make out the colors of the cables! You're gonna have to guide me to them!
The next one is plugged into a wall socket.
Wall socket.
There was an upturned gurney nearby.
Gurney. So I got it right.
Found it!
Just two more, Ripley. Look for an open floor panel. There should be a deactivated android next to it.
Yep. I did it right the first time. What?
Got it, Samuels!
Just the last one now, Ripley.
I got it right the first time. I can't prevent it, can I?
You're dying.
You talk like I've had an actual life. I thank you for that.
Samuels.
The Apollo transit is open. Once you get into the core, it will talk to you.
You did that for me?
I wanted Amanda Ripley to have closure.
Here's one for my android homies.
Ricardo, if you're there, pick up.
I'm here, sorry.
Samuels is gone.
Shit.
He opened Apollo Transit for me. I'm gonna go straight there. I'll get Apollo to lift the lockdown.
Well, come on now. What's all of that for? I work hard, I get it done right, and he still dies. No reward for the hard-working gamer, is there? Mechanical Numberino says, wow, we had to watch him die twice. Thanks. Oh, the sarcasm drips, my friend. It drips. Well, if it's any consolation, I had to watch him die twice, too. I should probably save, huh? Oh, there are all of these rooms back here that I couldn't access before. But now the power's on, I think I might be able to access them. Like this one. Hello. Lore, lore. Lore on the floor. Ooh, ammunition. That's it. What's that? Charge pack. Can I get back there this way? No. All right. Oh, I see. So I got to go back through those rooms. So I can get back there this way. It's just the long way around. But at least this way I can explore all the rooms I missed. There was one more, I think. Had like a hacking pad on the outside that I might be able to use. There it is. Hello? Bingo! What do we got? ID tag, revolver ammo. Thank you. Flashlight batteries. There we go. That's it. I've got 31 revolver ammo, only 5 shotgun rounds. Or shotgun shells, I should say. Okay. Heal, says Tom. Thank you, Tom. I don't know what I would do without you guys looking out for me. Now, the big question is, do I spend the time to go through the tunnels, or do I just crawl out through the fallout? Let's crawl out through the fallout. So I was going to come back this way anyway. I made a backtrack, and I didn't even need to. Smoking a bowl for Samox. He will be missed, says Hellraiser. He will be missed. The poor guy.
All visiting corporate representatives must report to their nearest synthetic. You really shouldn't be here. This is a safety breach and will not be tolerated.
Sure. You're not coming for me.
Don't run.
I'm not. I'm sneaking in the pipes. Sneaking in the pipes.
I'm going to catch you.
No, you're not. That's the end of the pipes, isn't it? Yep. So I do have to crawl through some of it. All right. Oh, that's right, the guy I saw.
That isn't authorized in this facility.
Is he right above me?
This is an entirely unauthorized alert. Please stop interfering.
Did he follow me into that room? He followed me into that... There he is. He's going from room to room now. It was this guy. He got up. Oh, save point. Okay. Oh. Oh, do I gotta go over there? Oh, all the way back. Oh, wait, no. Oh, this just goes to that supply room, right? Shoot. I don't get it. It says take private transit to Apollo Core. Oh, it might be below me. Oh. Josh says, lol, Ox, keep saying that. Next thing you know, he'll punch through the grate, and drag you out of your hidey hole like a true monster out of a horror film. And I think that's just the alien, my friend. I think that's just the alien.
Rip, I just found something here. An interview tape. You need to hear it.
Play it, Ricardo.
You're Marlowe, right?
Yeah.
I'm Taylor. Sector Exec Wayland Yutani.
Oh, the big guns now, huh? Not some girl with abandonment issues?
Leave Ripley out of this. She's just looking for closure. I'm looking after Wayland Yutani interests.
And I'm looking to get out of this fucking cell. Maybe we can do a deal.
Maybe. This is being recorded. You understand?
I saw. Red lights on.
I want data. The location of the planetoid where you found the derelict. All data you have on the origin of that organism.
I can give you that. And a way off this station. You just have to let me out.
I can probably agree to those terms. What the fuck?
Taylor! Taylor, get me out of this cell right now! Get me out!
Ripley?
I heard it.
What? So he was making a deal. So that was the guy who we saw on the other side of the glass in that cell way back a couple of episodes ago. We didn't let him out, but someone from Wayland Yutani did or was going to before. What exactly?
Apollo private transit available. Board for Apollo Core.
Okay, here we go. Green light. Oh, there's a guy over there. He didn't even see me. Maybe just stop him now, just in case. It was Taylor, the hurt one, says Laurie. Nick, with a tip, says, for the F-bomb, Zox, we got your back. Thank you, Nick. You know I love it. Ooh, synthetic solution. We just unlocked an achievement. I really have no idea how far I'm through this game.
This whole area contains Apollo's supportive systems with the AI core itself at the center. Apollo prevented Samuels from lifting the lockdown remotely, but once you're inside, he made sure it'll at least talk to you.
Find our transit service division. Please fill out one of the forms provided.
Personal, empty, shared. Whoops. I always do that. Tomorrow together. Together tomorrow. Sigson's Journey into Colonial Space, an official history by Sebastian Sieg, first printed in Ion Sigson. Our ascent to Sevastopol, while Sigson prepared for its ascension to colonial space, its foothold was under construction. Sevastopol, a station with unparalleled potential and a perfect position deep in deep space. Sevastopol began as a free port built by Lorenz Systech Development and funded by our friends at GeoFund Investor. The station's opening would, however, coincide with tumult in the space race. Years of mismanagement and the rerouting of the Sol Thetis flight path left Sevastopol in real danger of being decommissioned. Thankfully, Sigson were waiting in the wings to re-energize this station, among many others. In 2124, we arrived in Sevastopol and made possible the bustling cosmopolitan hub you see today. Hazard containment.
I've come over to Apollo to find out what sent the synthetics crazy. This place has gone to hell. Apollo's redirected core android duties, and they've just walked away from the maintenance we requested after we got the news. Coolant's everywhere, gas has escaped, and the primary access lift has shut itself down. I flagged a help request, but apparently I'm 45th in line. Systems are suddenly obsessed with hazard containment. I'm gonna find a way down. Spedding out.
So Spedding came here before us. I wonder if we'll find him. Utility blank. All right, so had I taken the other one, I would have arrived there.
Firearms detected.
You've got to be shitting me.
Place firearms on security conveyor.
Really?
Sigson and Apollo, thank you.
I'll bet.
Oh my God. Oh no. Oh, for Pete's sake. They took all my guns. Tom Martin says Joes are wearing rubber suit from here on out. Oh, what can I even do now? They took all my guns. My flamethrower?
Apollo core access elevator offline.
Oh no, man.
Systems inaccessible.
Ricardo, the way-in's blocked off.
The schematics they use for the Sevastopol sales tour should be nearby. See if there's a back door.
Oh, check the Apollo sales tour schematics. Okay.
Okay, let's see. There's a power conduit that links to the Apollo core. I can use that.
You think you'll fit?
Turn off the electrics, take some deep breaths, squeeze. Easy.
I am not coming up there to pull you out if you get stuck.
Try to remember this time, 4930. Well, written in red ink. Maybe you guys can help me remember 4930. Oh, is this it? Yeah, easy. Oh, I've got nothing. What have I got? My stun baton. Okay. They didn't take that.
Huddling up to a live conduit is gonna hurt though, right?
I'll have to power it down first.
Left hemisphere overview. Right hemisphere overview. Save game. I need to go right. I wonder what happens if I go left. That's the power conduit. Power down the conduit. I have to go right first to power down the conduit. Okay. Charge. Charge pack. Come on, give me a gun. I can't believe they took away my guns. Oh. Oh, it's dark. Let there be light. This music is so great. So subtle, but I love it.
Gray, it's Chief. There's something wrong with your synthetics. The team I requisitioned to acid strip lower habitation just stopped in their tracks. They barked something about a hazard containment order, tried to get into my control booth, and then just marched off. I know I always complain about those spooky bald bastards, but now I've got proof their wiring's faulty. I've got a meeting with your boss Spedding tomorrow, and I'm gonna kick some ass. So when he starts kicking your ass, well, it's coming from me.
Because it's really me kicking your ass. Oh, we got a little guy there.
Ricardo, conduit's offline for now.
I've pulled up the Apollo schematics here. It looks like you can get to the access through the turbine shaft. There'll be an emergency shut-off nearby, but it won't stay off forever. You'll have to get inside quickly.
Shut off the turbine ventilation. Ah. Save point. So that's turbine room. Can't go through there. That's where I need to get to the electrical conduit. All right, room to the left. Shut off the turbine to the right. Explore the room to the left first. We've got lore. Personal Apollo Sales 1 sheet. Apollo information sheet. Why an Apollo system for your deep space orbital station. Self-regulation and android maintenance. Security through removal of synthetic self-determination. Instant communication. No interference. Lightning fast data movement across the station. Reliable, efficient, self-sustaining. A true Seegson product. Shared, nothing. Audio, error, utility, error. That's it. So all we get is the sales sheet. Hello. Sensor, but I'm already stocked full. No ammunition. What I really want, even though I don't have a gun. I'm sure I'll get the guns back though, right? What kind of game takes away your guns and doesn't give it back? It's not right. Alright, so down here to shut off the turbine. Oh, and we've got more creepies in there.
Turbine's off. Way should be clear.
Better run. If Apollo systems overheat, they'll reboot.
Are initializing.
Oh! I took a wrong turn.
Warning. Turbine ventilation shutdown. To prevent server meltdown, safety restart. Are initialized.
So that's if I want out. Electrical conduit, here we go.
This is gonna be tight.
Good luck. Ripley, you're getting deeper into Apollo and your radio signal's getting faint. I'm gonna lose you soon.
Great. Just keep him crossed for me, huh?
There's gonna be lots of Joes down there, Rip. Could be dangerous.
Samuel sacrificed himself so I could get here. I've gotta try.
I thought he was a pretty nice guy for a synthetic.
Me too.
Did I take a wrong turn? Yep. Okay, Apollo Core. Oh, gosh. Human staff entrance, core observatory, core observation. Left hemisphere servers, right hemisphere servers over here. I believe that's where we were. That's memory access. But what's that big path to human consultation control? Watermelon says, "Hey Ox, I appreciate the countless hours of entertainment you've given to me. I love ending my night off with one of your videos. Thanks, Ox. Well, thank you for watching. I'm happy to oblige." Okay, right hemisphere
Main
servers.
entrance is locked. Any idea what to do next?
I can't hardly hear you, Ripley. Your signal's just faint.
Ricardo? For Christ's sake. If you can hear me, find another way to make contact. Something's up with my earpiece.
Find Apollo's human consultation control room. All right, gas to the right. Yes. Hazard containment alert. Apollo would ask for your patience during the current hazard containment alert, which is currently at level Omega. Thank you. Sold.
Spedding. Something crazy just happened. Sebastopol is off the market. We gotta buy her. Weeks before they start taking the place apart and they U-turn. After all those endless presentations and tours, I guess the talks weren't stalled at all. Someone at company headquarters just had to click his fingers. A message of confirmation just came in. Apollo's currently receiving a packet of new operation rule sets. So, I guess the deal's sealed. Now, this is board-level need-to-know stuff until it's announced to shareholders. Quite the promotion, huh?
So someone bought it and began uploading their own code. Ooh. Okay, right hemisphere servers.
You shouldn't be here. This could require my attention. Ah, there. Follow me, please.
Ah!
Don't do that.
What?
You're becoming hysterical.
No!
Unwarranted.
What? They're immune to my stun gun. Since when are they immune to the stun baton? Oh dear. Well, death number 1.
Ricardo, the main entrance is locked. Any idea what to do next?
I can't hardly hear you, Rick. The signal's just checking in. Fake. Please, fake.
Ricardo? For Christ's sake. If you can hear me, find another way to make contact. Something's up with my earpiece.
I'm coming to catch you. Looking for you is wasting valuable company time. Are you playing a game with me? I will find you. This area is restricted, and I know you're here. You're making me waste company time. ask me about Sebastopol's safety protocols. All visiting corporate representatives must report to their nearest synthetic.
Ah, he keeps going to the other end. Oh, God. Okay.
We're experiencing a heightened containment hazard level today. Why not ask me about Sebastopol's safety protocols?
All right, down and to the left. Save point. Okay. I guess it's this big glowing one.
Left hemisphere server banks now active. Right hemisphere server banks now active.
Search the right server bank console. Okay. What about the left server bank console? Search the left server bank console. Oh, so I gotta pick one and search. Oh, which one? Either one? Both?
Apollo, there are androids at the door. Ransom's nowhere to be seen. There are conflicts with the hazard containment breach. Synthetic safety procedures are getting bypassed left and right. Comms are offline. I thought it was random, but I'm not so sure. Oh God, I gotta get in.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 20. Behind me, he's coming up into this room.
I'll get to the bottom of this.
Oh, I bet you will.
There you are. Unexplained disturbances are most troubling. There's no need for this. Please.
If I power these up, one of them should give me access to Apollo's security banks.
Why not ask me about Sevastopol's safety protocols?
Where did I even get to? Oh, there's something in this room.
I know you're there. Are you playing a game with me?
I'm calling BS on this. How did he know I was in that locker? He didn't hear me. He didn't see me.
Looking for you is wasting valuable company time. Are you playing a game with me?
No Name says the Joes look cute in their rubber suits. Oh, yes. Okay, search the left server bank console.
All visiting corporate must report to their nearest synthetic. You always have a working Joe. Why not ask me about Sevastopol's safety protocols? We're experiencing a heightened containment hazard level today.
Found it. Okay. Use access tuner on Dome terminal to gain access. And where am I? I'm all the way here. Okay, I could go through there, but that's going to make me go all the way around.
All visiting corporate representative must report their feedback.
So far, so good. Josh says you forgot to put your tracker on silent. That's how they found you. You're just pulling my leg. There's no silent, is there? There is no silent, is there? It's a lie. If I'm just now finding out that there's a silent mode, I'm going to be so mad. There's no silent, is there? Tell me there's no silent mode. Save. Okay. Taking all my weapons. All right, get to the dome. Fastest way to the dome. There is this conduit here. You're right. I completely missed that. Maybe I can get there from here. Use access tuner on dome terminal to gain access. Come on. The gun, I'm out of fire. Okay, up here and to the left into the next server room and then through the tunnel. Wait, what was that? I saw something for a minute there. Oh yeah, low power. Oh, there's the save point. Now, we're in. Use an access tuner on Dome Terminal. But it says low power. So... this one? There we go. Oh, I hate this. did that do? Oh, I need to do the north one now. I see.
Should make the job easier.
Okay. Now what? That's the dome terminal right there. Right? No, it's right behind me. Consult with Apollo. Oh. Oh, great. Okay. Reboot complete. Disengage androids. Yes. Negative. Special Order 939 in progress. Wayland Yutani? Wayland Yutani owned this facility. Purchase orders
2
received.
days after we left. You're kidding me.
What is Special Order 939? Priority 1. Protect Specimen. Maintain station quarantine. Disallow communications. All other considerations secondary.
Sons of bitches.
Specimen?
On the damn station. What? Fuck.
Great. Investigate the central reactor. So we tell it it's no longer on the station and it says negative. Oh, man. Where is this central reactor? Exit Apollo beneath core. I didn't even notice that before. Save.
Wayland Yutani, building better worlds.
Oh, sure. No Name says, did you try Control-Alt-Delete? Ah, if only I had tried Control-Alt-Delete. Okay, to the core. Lore. Oh, a lot. Personal. Apollo primary interactions log. 11/11/2137. Class human interaction. Request for intercorporate messaging received. Outgoing message to Weyland-Yutani representatives accepted and monitored. 11/16/2137. Class Colonial Marshal Incident Report. Temporary emergency measures initiated in San Cristobal Medical Facility. No further information provided. 11/17/2137. Class External Interaction. Purchase order received. Weyland-Yutani operational rules set packet received. Verified and installed. 11/23/2137. Class Colonial Marshal Incident Report. Emergency measures initiated in San Cristobal Medical Facility extended. No further information provided. Station scans initiated under Weyland-Yutani Directive blah blah blah. 11/24/2137. Class Containment Hazard Alert. Hazard Alert. Unverified scans and reactor systems. Special Order 939 initiated. Priority 1, protect Specimen. Maintain station quarantine. Disallow communications. 12/11/2137. Class Sevastopol. Arrivals log. No inhabitants logged with Apollo systems by synthetic staff. Ripley Amanda, Level 2, Weyland-Yutani. Taylor Nina, Level 4, Weyland-Yutani. Samuels Christopher, Level 3, Weyland-Yutani. Expendable. That's when we arrived, and we're all expendable. 12/11/2137. Class Containment Hazard Alert. Viable threat to Specimen detected in Project KG-348. Hazard Lab. Containment Hazard Alert raised to Omega. Viable threat to Specimen detected in a hazard lab. What is that viable threat? Is it Ripley? And if we're a threat, does that mean we're in trouble? Keeping things quiet. Spetting its ransom. With the Weyland-Yutani buyout, it's more important than ever that the flight recorder handover goes without a hitch. They'll be low-level execs and won't know jack about the buyout, but if they hear rumors about a disappearing people problem, well, I don't want to rock the boat, and neither do you. Let's just keep everything nice and quiet. We don't want them having second thoughts. Nothing. Ooh, we're expendable, but are we deemed a hazard to the Specimen? That's the question.
You want comms here, Ricardo?
I'm hearing. What's the news?
Apollo's running Weyland-Yutani protocols.
It's what?
6 is sold out. Weyland-Yutani are in control of Apollo now. It's refusing to lift the lockdown. It says there's something up with the reactor.
You're from the company. Tell it you don't give a shit and to do what you say.
Sorry, Ricardo, but I'm small fry. Me, Samuels, Taylor, we all are. Guess if we amounted to anything, Apollo wouldn't be so ready to see us killed.
We might find in this central reactor. And I don't like it.
Multiple intruders detected in lower levels of reactor core. Please attend.
Terminal over here. And a save point. Oh, but I gotta move this first. Save point. Okay. Now what? Workshop. Do I find weapons in a workshop?
Area. Engineering access restricted.
Oh. Got a camera. There was a badge. I saw a badge for a minute there. Oh well, I'm not going to waste any more time on it.
What's that? I'm not going anywhere. You might as well show yourself.
Flamethrower fuel. That's a good sign.
I'll get to the bottom of this.
It appears to be coming from those vents. Great. Where am I going? I'm going to get to the reactor. How do I get there? Reactor coolant plant. Apollo core. There's something over here. Oh, I got to go all the way around here. Closer. Oh, great. Oh, brilliant. Oh. Okay, blocked off. I need to tear this off, I guess. Ion torch required. Find upgrade for ion torch. Oh, it's back in that room. It's the upgrade is on the table back in that room. And I just went by real quick. I gotta go through these doggone things again. No. Why do they do this to me? I gotta get the ion torch upgrade, and it's being patrolled by one of those stupid robots. Okay.
Unexplained disturbances are most troubling. Apollo will require
Got it.
returning to assigned tasks.
Oh, wow. I got through that by the skin of my teeth. Thank God for smoke. How they don't hear this, I have no idea. Second. Oh, guy over there. All right. There's the Apollo core.
All local synthetics to reactor facility. Corporate entrances must be protected at all times.
Apollo is reporting a good service throughout Sevastopol.
Can we save again? Yep. Whew. Bossman Cecil says, good job, Ox. Hide behind the butthole vent. Is that how a butthole opens? I haven't gotten that close. I'll take your word for it. Okay. Let's see. Oop. All right, one. Looks like we need to do another. What? There we go. One more. Winch it up. Saving my flashlight battery as much as I can. Okay, making progress. So that's the other side of the locked door. So we can take this south and then around. Though we can explore the chief engineer's office first. Hey, we can open it from the other side though. Right. So There we go. Door open. Fantastic. Now. Yes, please. Unlock the shutter.
Seek them tomorrow together. You always know. A working Joe.
Oh, God.
This could really do some damage.
Strange.
Oh, for Pete's sake!
This is futile. Don't run.
Golly. They made me learn. They made me learn how to use it while trying to hide from this guy. Sweet, I've got a new weapon. One round at a time. Personal, Shutter's code. Chief, I'm heading down to Reactor maintenance now as requested. I've locked the shutters behind me. The code you'll need is 6832, Flores. Power delivery, we need you down in Reactor maintenance, Flores. I've got reports of localized brownouts all over the station. I know it's going to hell on station, but I can't see anything up here that would be compromising power delivery. Can you run a full systems check down there, Chief? I'm coming to find you. Flores, if you're still there, we need somewhere safe. We need to find somewhere safe and wait. I'm coming down to you. And we need to stick together now. Sanders is dead, and at least 4 of the other engineers are missing. One of those damn androids nearly took my head off, so I've scavenged some parts together to make a weapon. It's got enough kick to punch a nice clean hole in one of those bastards. I'll be there as soon as I can. Chief. $68.32. Okay, so I stored as many resources as I could, used as many resources as I could. Got an ID tag. There's his body. I would have missed that. Okay, where's my bolt gun? Oh, my new favorite thing in the whole wide world. Reactor access. Here we go. Big vaulted spaces. This one has a Bioshock vibe to it. Okay, so I'm bypassing the Apollo core for now.
Been to the reactor?
Never took that at all.
I did some training in one. Seems like a lifetime ago.
Okay, Central Reactor Transit Station. Door locked. Bolt gun ammo. Scrap and bonding agent.
I saw it. It had its back to me, walking down a corridor like it was the most natural thing in the world. I hid, but when I looked up, it wasn't there. I think it went into the floor, maybe the ceiling. Sevastopol's a maze. Could be living anywhere. This must be what the marshals have been chasing. This shouldn't have been kept from me. Chief out.
Is that the same alien or another one? Hey, and if we missed it... Oh no, shotgun! Yes! Oh, I'm so happy. Guess we're going up. Okay. One path forward. Wait, how did I get my revolver back? Oh, they must have both been sitting there. Well, the only thing I'm missing now is my flamethrower. Ooh.
At the top of the reactor core, Ricardo.
See anything yet?
Nothing. Got some androids, core control systems, business as usual. I'm gonna have to explore the lower level.
Should be an elevator down somewhere.
Great. Oh, what a place. Oh, and I'm done. Well, there you go. There's death number 2. Well.
The reactor core, Ricardo.
There's way more of them here than I thought.
Nothing. Got some androids, core control systems, business as usual. I'm gonna have to explore the lower level.
Should be an elevator down somewhere.
What the heck? What? Shotgun shells. They know what it takes to kill these guys. Scrap. Empty. Empty. Lame. There's another elevator up to the other side. Okay, let's see what's up here first. Oh, it doesn't work. So with the bolt caster thing, I have to wait for the little crosshairs to kind of zoom in on a target, and only then will it hit. I wasted all that ammunition. Oh, yay! More bolt ammunition. Alpha or beta? Beta first, I guess. Well, let's take a look at the map. I guess it doesn't matter. Beta core, alpha core. We have to go to the base of the reactor. Beta core primer, beta core release. More bolt gun ammo. All right. And this just brings us around. Oh, that's terrifying. To the other side. Let's see if we can pick up more ammunition by going towards Alpha. Well, that was it. Whew, there we go. Will says you're only supposed to use the bolt gun for the aliens. Pull out your shotgun and spread those bastards across the floor. I mean, that's true, except for the ones in the hazmat suits. Well, okay, so will the shotgun work on those? Maybe it will.
Oh, no. God, no.
Oh! So that's the specimen. There are more. Flare, flamethrower. They gave me a flamethrower. It's just sitting here. Thanks, guys. All right, I got my flamethrower. 725 fuel. Great. Helox. Good call. Good call. Oh, no! I've seen those eggs before. Ah! But it's already open.
Ricardo, they're all here. Everyone that's missing. Everyone. They're trapped in some kind of nest. There are eggs. It's like a farm.
Shit. Just get out of there. Now.
I'll have to restore power to the platform from the conduits down here.
Oh, I'm stuck. Tom says, congrats, you completed Alien Isolation. Welcome to Aliens Isolation. I rage quit here. Oh. Oh, no. Damn it. Well, if you rage quit here, what does that say from me? Do I need to worry about these eggs? Or are they all hatched? They're giving me all sorts of stuff here. That's good. Save point. Okay, so that's where I need to go, through the door to overload the Alpha Core. But there's a room here. Let's see if we can get some loot or lore. I mean, I've only got 20 minutes left. I don't think I'm going to beat the game in that amount of time. Oh, this door's locked. So I got to restore power first. All right, looks like we're going down here. Ryan says, who would you rather box? A Deathclaw or an alien? How about neither? I don't think I want to be in anywhere near either of them. Oh! Oh, God. No. No. Proceed to evac. Great. So this is why they gave me so much flamer fuel. I'm gonna use it. Ooh. Activate the Alpha Core. What? Oh. Oh no. Where the heck did he come from? Oh, that's that's an instant death. Oh, that's an instant death. Oh, I can see why you rage quit. Oh, dear God. Where did it come from? Where the hell did it even come from? All the other ones are already open. Where was it? Do I gotta look in each of these eggs? Oh, this is awful. Oh, no, no, no. Lori says look for all the eggs before looking anywhere else, Ox, including along dark walls. I mean, I thought I did that. Oh, this is gonna drive me bonkers. Okay. Oh, the other door must be open. Hey, but there's a box here. Item, tool, weapon. What? Must just be some of the scrap. Antonio says if Metroid taught us anything, it's that you should bring one of those eggs with you onto your ship. Oh, my friend, I don't think we're playing the same game. All right, I'm going to go save. Can. Oh, and this is a dead end. Okay. Flamer through fuel will not last long at this rate. Whoa. Sound glitch. Zach says, "Hey Ox, thanks for giving me something to do since my university shut down." Oh, not fast enough. Can I kill them with the bolt gun thing? Steven says FEV has also closed our school district until April 6th. As the infrastructure manager for an ISP, I may miss a few streams as the network is about to be stress tested. Good luck to you and all of your viewers. Thank you, Stefan. And then Josh says Ox 11 minutes. Yeah, I might not get much farther than this in those 11 minutes. Awful things in the whole wide world. I heard it. Oh God, I can see why your rage quit. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna get much farther than this, ladies and gentlemen. This is just too much. Oh, no. Okay, so there's a face sucker up here. Where is he? Where was he? He was right over on this corner. Heard it coming, but I couldn't see it until it was too late. Does a flare scare them away? What if I line my path with flares? Dead end. Oh, this is disgusting. How did I die? And there must have been a second one that hopped down right at the same time or something. Because I blasted that one. There was one behind me. He went the other way. I kept going left. There was the other one. I blasted him with the fire. And then I immediately died. There had to have been a second one there that I didn't get or didn't see. That they were like walking right on top of each other or something. I don't know. All right, well, if you're disappointed that you didn't get completely sauced this broadcast because I didn't die enough and the drinking game was a bust, well, tune in next week, same Ox time, same Ox channel, for the next episode of Alien Isolation, wherein which I guarantee you I'll die 20, 25, maybe 30 times. It's just going to happen. So prepare yourself, gird your loins and your gut for the alcohol you may or may not be imbibing that day. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is absolutely terrifying. Those face suckers just... So, tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific time for Red Dead Redemption 2. Then, next week, Alan Wake, Monday, 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific time. And then, Doom Eternal, Thursday, 5 o'clock a.m. Pacific time, 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern time. It's the world debut of Doom Eternal. I'm thrilled. I'm excited. I can't wait. So if you want to tune in for that game, be sure to tune in Thursday morning, 5 o'clock a.m. Pacific time, 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern time. It's going to be a blast. Thanks again for coming to this week's Scotch and Smoke Rings and Alien Isolation. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Just be smart about it. No panicking. Panicking is not good. Panicking is worse than the virus. But stay safe, be smart, wash your hands, and I'll see you tomorrow morning for a brand new live stream. Have a good one.